freaks and geeks out there in podcast land. It's Sunday, September the 15th, and you know what that means. You got yourself another football-filled and jam-packed episode of the AFC Central Revisited show, presented by the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. The podcast where I meet with our fellow Houston freak and geek and talk the ins and outs from around the league. As always, I'm your host, the 512 Foot Doctor, covering everything Pittsburgh Steelers football, coming at you live and direct from the one and only studio of Life or Death. And joining us all the way from Houston, Texas, our co-host, Douglas Haseman, covering everything Houston Texans football. If you're a returning freak or geek, thank you very much for checking back into our regularly scheduled appointment. And if you're new here, tuning in for the first time, welcome to the Freaks and Geeks family. Freaks and Geeks, we got another beautiful week of football for you. A hot week 2 coming at you direct. We're going to give the ins and outs and the predictions, our takeaway from week 1 of the NFL season. It was a beautiful week 1. Both the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans, they walked away with the win. And you'll hear a little bit more of in-depth analysis from yours truly and Douglas Haseman as well. I think one of my favorite little side topics that we brought up in this episode was our own personal Sunday rituals and or Sunday wardrobe that we prefer to wear. Because I'm going to be honest with you, freaks and geeks, I love to wear black and gold. I could wear it every day. I've got the attire for it. I've got the shoes for it. And I feel, most importantly, I feel comfortable in black and gold. I feel at home in black and gold. And every Sunday when I get to wear it, warms the foot doctor's heart. But that's one of my favorite little side topics that Doug and I were able to talk about. So, let's get on to it. I'm going to drop our feed in here, Freaks and Geeks, and you're going to hear us talk about week 1, give our opinions, the goods, the bads, the uglies, and then we're going to jump right into week 2 and talk about our expectations and our score predictions. So, keep listening, Freaks and Geeks, because this season's only just begun. Right here on this podcast, the AFC Central Revisited show. Keep it locked in. Keep listening. And I'll check back with you at the end of the episode. Here we go. All right, Freaks and Geeks, we're back. It's week 2 of the NFL season. Gave you a little preview for the Texans and the Steelers last week. We're going to talk about a couple of things. Let's welcome our boy back from Houston, our boy Douglas Haseman. What's going on, Big Dog? How's it going today?
Well, pretty good.
Hell yeah, he had a victory Monday. It was a victory Monday for the both of us. How do you feel about that? Does that fuck with you?
Good. Yeah, pretty good. I love it when my team wins. There's not a lot better feelings in the world.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that, man. And just the next day feels good going into it. So just an overall analysis of week number 1. I'll throw the scores for both of them unless you want to chime in and get to some. Let's see. What do we have? Pull these joints up real quick.
Texans were 29-27. We won it by 2.
That was a good one. Let me go to those final numbers. Full score, 29-27. Yeah, that was a definite back and forth battle. And I fucked with that. Right at the moment, we're recording this the following Monday. Currently on Monday Night Football, 49ers are leading the Jets 26-13 in the third with a minute and 39 seconds left. But like our boy said, 29-27. That's a nail biter, dude. Fucking first quarter, Titans. God damn it. I'm sorry. That's I feel terrible now. Texans. Oh, I feel like shit. Texans 6, and Colts 7. So yeah, that's what y'all put up, and then y'all kicked 2 field goals, I believe, in the second. Unless it was a touchdown, and I'm pretty sure it's 2 field goals. It was a big field goal day for not only your team but the Steelers as well. Like shit, 2 field goals in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Colts throw down 2 field goals in the third, and y'all both put up fucking 2 touchdowns in the fourth. That was a hot fourth fucking quarter right there. Some nasty shit.
Yeah, it was a great game. I'm honestly surprised at how well Anthony Richardson played on the Colts.
Yeah.
That was a little worrisome. I mean, he had some bad throws, and I guess I looked something up. He only threw like 9 passes, but it felt like he had the game.
He was fucking getting sacked. Some big sacks for sure on that. CJ Stroud came out with 243 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mixon 30 carries, 159 yards, 1 touchdown, and the highlight for the game for wide receiver was on Indy. Pierce, 3 receptions, 125 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, that guy was balling, man. His touchdown was great. He torched like 2 of the best guys on our defense. Yeah. Just like torched him to the end zone. It was a 60-yard bomb. It was beautiful. And honestly, it was one of the best throws I've ever seen.
Was that on the left side? I know because I just watched highlights a minute ago, like I said.
That's on the right, I believe. No, right. It was on the left. It was on the left.
Yeah. So then that's how that game went. Over for the Steelers, 18-10 over Atlanta. First quarter, both teams threw up 2 field goals, 3-3. Second quarter, Steelers threw down 2 more field goals, and the Falcons threw down touchdown, and they would not score for the remainder of the game. So that's a pretty aggressive defense. Fortunately, the Steelers did score, but it was nothing but fucking field goals. They never fucking kissed the end zone once.
That's a heartbreaker. Yeah. But TJ Watt, I think there was that one. He was playing good, but there was that one where he jumped off sides, and he was like, everybody's like, oh, I was like, you clearly jumped off sides on that one. I'll give the refs that one. But,
we'll take it. He was aggressive though, fucking all night long. Third quarter, 2 more field goals again, and then fourth quarter, 1 field goal on that. So that's how the day went. I think it was a hell of a day for both of us. Did you get to watch the entire thing?
Pretty much. I watched it until we were about to take a knee, and then I had to run to work.
All right, so let's talk a beer count. You throw back any beers yesterday during that?
No, I had to go to work, so yeah, 0 beers. Actually, 0 beers all day yesterday.
I feel you. That's not bad.
I didn't get to drink and watch any football. I'm watching Monday Night Football right now. I was about to open a bottle of wine, but
yeah.
I'm still.
I got you on that. That's going to get taken away from the Jets for sure. I don't know what the fuck Rodgers is doing, if he's doing anything.
He looks like shit, dude. He does not look good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. For me, threw back 10 beers, I think. I think I went a little too overboard with it.
That would have ruined my day today.
Yeah, I threw back. Luckily, they were all lights, so it wasn't bad. I threw back like fucking 6 grand prizes, 2, maybe 3. I think it was 3 native Texan lights. And then I threw back that 1 icy light that I posted on Instagram. That was a tall boy though, so that might as well have been fucking 11 beers. I didn't feel like shit too much since they were all light, and that's what I give credit to. That's what you're gonna hear me preach a lot. So what's up? Oh yeah, fuck that. I was looking for him. I was so sad. I was getting my beers Friday after work, and I went to this HEB, and they were like moving their beer section, and there wasn't no art cards. I was like, what the fuck? This is not a good sign. I hope this isn't a sign for like things to come. I highly doubt it, because I think that's like the number 1 selling fucking beer.
Oh yeah, that kills.
But Justin, to go back to the stats for the Steelers and Falcons game, Justin Fields 156 yards, Najee Harris leading rusher 20 carries 70 yards, and George Pickens 6 receptions 52 yards on the ground there. So let's break down. We talked the scores. Give me some of the goods that you saw all around, offense, defense, special teams. What'd you get on your end during that game?
Well, the good, our offense was great. Mixon's 10 times better than I thought he was going to be. Diggs was showing up, which was great. He was taking pressure off Nico. Nico was catching some great balls. It's honestly and I had my hopes really high.
Yeah.
And I would say they probably exceeded my hopes offensively.
Yeah.
On the flip side, though, I did have my hopes really high for the defense as well, and they kind of let me down. I mean, they weren't playing bad, but they were making a lot of dumb mistakes.
What'd you see dumb on the defensive end?
Just some missed blocks. Couple of times we probably could have gotten a sack and didn't quite get there. Then of course that time when that white red wide receiver Pierce torching our defensive guys that bummed me out. Although the way the camera is, you can't really see leading up to that, so it's possible somebody tripped or ran into somebody. I didn't get to see that full play because of the way the camera was, but nothing crazy, nothing like, oh, this team sucks, blah, blah, blah. No real standout guys that I thought didn't play as well as they should have. But I'm not sure if we had any injuries or anybody out of the game.
Let me check on that. So no negatives? What were your big negative takeaways?
That was my negative. No negative on the offense. I thought the offense was good.
Mainly defense is what you're saying.
Yeah, the defense is all my negatives. And it's not even that negative. It's just not as good as I want it to be.
They were pretty aggressive. I liked what I saw out there. You did call there would be a blocked, I think, field goal. Ironically, it was a blocked punt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Something. I mean, I was close. I was pretty close to my prediction, but I did I said that our defense would only give up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And they gave up a little bit more than that, but not too much.
So on y'all's injury report, you got MJ Stewart. And you got Jeff Okudua.
I think he's pretty good.
Stewart with the knee and Okudua with the hip. That's what you got going on there.
So we're missing too many then.
Yeah, not too much. So that's good. And I think you mentioned that's previous or something like that. And then on the Steelers spectrum, holy shit, I was not pleased with the. I mean, I don't know. It was a game time decision for the whole quarterback selection. They go with Fields, and it's great. So we can talk.
Pretty good. Yeah, Fields looked pretty good in the parts of the game I saw. I was watching the first one, so I only really saw the good stuff.
Yeah, aside from that fucking first fucked up fumble, it's snap mishaps again. They got to work on that, but I understand the only thing this gets looked away from is because it was first play, first fucking game of the season. All right, sure, but don't let it happen again. So they go with Fields. Wilson's out. You got Roman Wilson, who is receiver. I think these are. I don't know if these are new. I think just for the game. I need to find out the injury report for current standings. Let me see on that. Because that was just for the game. Dang. I don't know if they're going to give me now. Yeah, I can go to week 2, I think. All right, let's check this out. Come on. Still nothing. All right, so I guess they haven't updated that week 2 for anybody yet.
I think it goes in on Wednesday or Thursday.
I see. The biggest fuck up was the fucking kicker, dude, for the Steelers. He is out for the season.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see
and so Bill Burr, fucking shout out to him. He's fucking out. Dude looks just like fucking Bill Burr. I think he used to be on the Texans, right?
Yeah.
Cameron Johnston?
Yeah.
But he's fucking out for the season, and they already they already signed some other guy. I don't know anything about this dude. Let me look him up real quick. And that's it. So it was so fucking freak that, he gets hurt. They have to redo the punt, and Boswell goes in. The kicker himself goes in and does one little punt there. And I don't know if they punted at all after that. But that guy's name is Corliss Waitman.
That's the new guy?
Yeah, new guy. So we'll see. I don't know. Haven't seen anything on him so far. So I guess that's the bad for me is the kicker, our fucking punter is out for the season, and we got a new guy, and we only got him for one. And I really loved all the looks that previous kicker put out in preseason, and everything he did yesterday was really good. That's the bad. The good, I'm going to have to go with the defense. Defense was fucking aggressive. A couple of picks. Love to see a fucking pick. TJ coming off hot. Alex Haseman coming off hot. And I didn't see, anything I didn't really like too much. Who else? Didn't see Patrick Queen much. I think I got a little Fitzpatrick going out there, or Mika Fitzpatrick doing his thing. And, I saw a nasty fucking sack from the two boys in the front. I forget what quarter that was. That was, I think, in the third. Just sacked the shit out of Kirk Cousins. And it was a fucking pancake. It was good. What else? Again, back to TJ. He had a lot of opportunities for strip sacks and shit like that. A couple of them were taken away. I think he got one. He even ended the fucking game with the sack, so that's good.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's really, really good. Offense, I liked what I liked what Justin Fields was doing. Got in the hands of Pickens. Pickens gets called for a fucking pass interference on a big play that takes it away. But then Pickens comes through again at the end of the second quarter and runs out of bounds with 2 or 1 second left on the clock, gets some good yardage, sets it up for a fucking field goal. That one goes through. And I think, like I said, halftime was 6-9 or 9-10 or some shit like that. I forgot. So those are all my goods on that end.
What about Warren? Do you think, how are they going to use Warren?
Yeah, they're I think it's been under the table that there's a little injury. He didn't get utilized that much. He should have. Hopefully he's just recovering from something, trying to come back in. I think there was some little injury that happened in preseason. I want to say it might have been that game versus Detroit, week 3 of preseason. So hopefully they're just resting him up, and he's going to come through hot next week. And that's the best I can wish for him. I don't have any updates on it so far. I can only hope he's going to come through, because they need that. They need that combo of Harris and Warren. It was a deadly combo last year, and hopefully it continues to fucking be aggressive like it was, because new coordinator, he's definitely, what is his name, Arthur Smith, definitely favors the run, favors to just fucking pound the ball down and run the clock. But I think they did a good job. Hell of a lot better than anything that I saw with Matt Canada. Hell of a lot better than anything that I saw with Kenny Pickett in the past. And just a good start to the year. Last year, they played fucking San Francisco, got blown the fuck out. They put up 3 points. And it was a crushing fucking loss. So it's looking good. Who are you giving the game ball to on your end? What are you thinking on that?
I'm thinking it's got to be Nico Collins. Maybe Joe Mixon. I don't know. They were both. Those are my two favorite. I mean, Diggs did great too, but Mixon was lights out. I love the way Mixon played. If I had to pick, though, I think I'd say Nico Collins.
Okay.
Just because he had a couple, not bad throws, but kind of underthrown balls that he really made work. Some great catches. Yeah. At least 3 really, really good catches. So I'll go Nico. Go Nico Collins this week.
That's what's up. I'm gonna have to give the game ball to fucking Chris Boswell, kicker. He put up every fucking point, dude. Put up every point. Came clutch with the fucking when he needed to punt. After that, I'd definitely give it to TJ, but we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna stick with Chris Boswell.
He's gonna get one this season eventually.
He was kicking some mad shit, dude. 58, 59 yarder. I don't know if it was 59, but he hit a bunch of 50s, and I know they were indoors, so. That's just them doing,
especially on short notice like that, and doing double duty and stuff.
Yeah, I think he only had to punt once, but still, just to go in like that, that's something that you need. So that's week 1. I think it's in the books again. It's gonna suck when somebody's on a loss Monday and somebody's on a victory Monday.
Yeah. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be. Bad mood, dude.
But so have you bought any merch for this season? And do you have I don't want to say a ritual, but do you have do you buy an article every year, or how do you update your team I don't know, wardrobe that you got?
Well, I have a Andre Johnson jersey that my friend gave me like probably 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my go-to if I'm watching the game. Other than that, I got one of the new logo. The new logo is badass. I love it. The H logo, yeah, I got a shirt with that on it, but I got that for free when I worked for the team.
Yeah.
I haven't bought anything with the H on it yet. I'm kind of waiting on the hype to die down a little, price to go down a little bit.
Yeah.
I was thinking yesterday, I kind of want to get a Stroud jersey with the old logo or the old numbers on it. You know what I mean? That was his like rookie season and stuff. Like,
yeah.
It'd be cool to have one of those jerseys because they might stop making them.
Yeah.
You know, and they might have already stopped making them actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope.
No real ritual as far. I always wear. So I have a lot of teams I like. The fans might not know this. You know, I just kind of became more of a full-time Texans fan. I was usually like just a peripheral Texans fan. So I have a bunch of football shirts that I like to wear when I watch football.
Yeah.
My Rams shirt. I got a really comfortable St. Louis Rams shirt.
That's
it rules.
dope.
I don't like the Rams like that, but the St. Louis Rams shirt is really cool. It has like a saxophone on it and stuff.
That's
I guess they were guys at some point.
I never remember one with the saxophone on it. That's dope though.
Yeah, I got it in there. I'll break it out. It has the old school helmet on there and like a saxophone. I guess St. Louis does have like a little bit of a jazz scene.
Yeah.
But, and then I have a Bills. I love the Bills.
Okay.
I'm always going to love the Bills. I have a Bills shirt that I like a lot too. Those are my go-tos. It's either going to be Andre Johnson, St. Louis Rams, or Bills.
I got you. So every year I buy the draft hat. I love that joint. Another thing I do every year is I buy the Hallmark ornament. They usually make like a player one. I don't know if every team gets them, but there's a lot of teams that do. They always get a Cowboys one, but they always throw a fucking Steelers one in there. And then what else? I mean, I just got a bunch of shit. I like the most frequent thing I buy is hats. It's been a hot minute since I bought a jersey, and I'll wear that fucking Color Rush Roethlisberger till the day that motherfucker deteriorates and blows up, and then I'll try and get a new one. That's the fucking. I love the Color Rush jersey. It's fucking hard as shit. One of my favorites. I do want one of those prison ones though. Do you remember those? The little bumblebee looking one with the square numbers. Yeah, I want that one. And then they got nasty ass like old school long sleeve ones. What else? I remember really, really old ones is like the bottom is I think the bottom is yellow and the upper is black, and there's like this diamond portion that comes and it's just straight across the top, just clear divide, black to yellow, and that one's dope. But yeah, for me, I'm always rocking the fucking Roethlisberger jersey. I got a pair of socks. I mean, you saw the photo yesterday. Freaks and Geeks. Hopefully you saw the photo. It was a dope-ass fucking photo Cam did. Shout out to fucking Giant Hornets from Japan, the dude that goes on after me. He took the little photo. He asked me, hey, can I take a photo of you? Like, fuck it, dude. Do what you got to do, man. I'll pose. I'm here, getting down. Oh, fuck. Say again. I think the link. Oh, no. Say, what's up?
I said you had the towel and everything.
Hell yeah, the towel. I love the towel. I have to start like traveling with the towel. That's what I didn't know this, but fucking Yinzers travel with the towel and they take pictures on fucking Machu Picchu and shit and the Hawaiian Islands and shit like that.
Outside of football season, outside of travels, just randomly.
Yeah. Yeah, but shoes, I got a shitload of pairs of fucking black and gold shoes, dude. A shitload of Jordan colorways that are that color. I have like my most recent ones, and I try to always rock them to fucking games. These are Thunder 4s. These are fucking fire as shit. I think I wore those. I forget where I wore those. I know I wore those. The ones you saw me in the photo, and I took both of them when I went to Pittsburgh recently. And I know, though, I wore the yellow 12s when I went to go see them in Dallas. And then, like, I have a shitload. There's a colorway called the New Love ones. Those are straight black and gold. And then I also buy every year Nike puts out a shoe for each team. And I have, like, 2 of those pairs. I want to get this year's pair. It looks pretty dope. But close this one out. How do you feel? Did you like any of the sideline hats? Did you like any of the sideline merch that they got?
I didn't see any because I was watching mostly Red Zone.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing a lot of sideline stuff.
I think the most common one is like hat with the cord, and it's got like a circular patch. Nothing else. So I'm digging that. I'd like to get it in a flat brim, but I think it comes slightly curved, so I might still go for that. It's snapback, and that's what I need all day long. Probably gonna hit. I looked them up. I looked them up on lids and shit. Priced them, so probably gonna make the steal for one of those. Do you fuck with the crucial catch little things that they do?
I like the. Sometimes I haven't seen the ones this year yet, but usually
this year's are ugly, dude. I'll tell you. Unfortunately, they look like shit. It's like a flannel, and then they try to do like the multicolor, but it doesn't look good. I don't know if you saw like the tie-dye one that came out a couple of years ago. I have that one, and that motherfucker's nasty. I love that hat.
I like some of the salute to service stuff too. I have it's not actually a salute to service, but I do have a camo Texans hoodie that I really like.
What did the patches come off?
No, it's just the regular, no military stuff. It's kind of like hunting camo. But I got you. I love camo stuff. So
that military ones with the patches are dope. I fuck with those a lot.
The jerseys are really cool. Usually with those, they're kind of monochrome.
Yeah, but. That's what I'm getting down. So that's pretty dope. Little insight of our attire for the fucking weeks that we get down and do that shit on. How did work go? Was it hyped up with a bunch during the games and shit, or is that not?
I mean, there was a lot of my coworkers watching, on their phone and stuff. But no, we didn't get a lot of post game. I think for a home game, we might get some people coming in after the game.
Yeah,
like if we get a noon game or something like that. But it was mostly just my coworkers. Everybody's so pumped the football is back.
Hell yeah!
We're watching the Cowboys game a little bit.
Yeah.
And, everybody checking their fantasy scores and their gambling and all that stuff. This was cool. I was bummed I didn't get to watch the night game, but watched a little bit of Monday Night Football tonight.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep hard, boy. Around fucking, I don't even know, 8. I was out of that bitch. I know I had fucking a combination bowl of peanut butter cereal and Cocoa Pebbles.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I was out of that motherfucker, dude. Dying for water. I woke up at midnight and I was like, well, we're going back to bed. Didn't do shit. Didn't do anything that I needed to do when it came to fucking laundry or groceries or fucking nothing.
Yeah, that's always the slippery slope when you're really getting down watching the games. At a certain point, I'm like, well, my day is over now.
Yeah. Oh, man, I know. I got to get on the other side of that fucking decision for next week because it's an evening game. Yeah. All right, so let's talk what I want to week 2 preview. Let me go on over to this little thing here, pull up some information for the Texans. Let's see what we got going on.
I got us versus the Bears. At home at night. A night game at home. It's been at least 3 years since we've had a night game at home.
Yeah. Are you planning on going anything?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to a couple because my friends still have season tickets. I think I want to go to the Bills game.
Okay.
And there was one other game I wanted to go to. I got to check the schedule out. But I'm definitely going to go to at least one, maybe 2. They asked me if I wanted to go to this one, but I'm going to be in New Braunfels. I'm going to be out of town.
Oh, no shit. What are you doing down here?
Just going to the river.
For real?
River trip. We got a big house with a bunch of people and stuff like that.
If you ain't doing shit, hit me up. You know where I'm at.
Oh, yeah.
So this is 7:20, so it's the Sunday night game. Lucky you. Lucky. My favorite. Fucking NBC. Good, good. They put together a good package. Deliver it quite well. So, I mean, that seems dope. Let's go. I think Steelers got Broncos at Denver. And what channel is that going to be on? All right, here, CBS. All right, and that's fucking 3:25. So it's not a night game. It's 3:25. That'll be all right. I'll be down for that. I'm excited for that. What are you thinking about for your game?
I watched a good amount of the Bears yesterday, and they pulled it out, but they did kind of look like shit.
They were talking shit about their quarterback too, right?
Yeah, I mean he pulled it together because I like that guy. He did a couple bad moves. Like the main one I saw was him scrambling backwards, and the meme was just like, "You're not in the Pac-12. You're this grown ass scramble backwards in the NFL," which I get because he lost a lot of yards on that play. So I feel like he's going to be doing a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
However, their defense did look really good. So I don't know. I'm a little worried. I think it might be kind of a lower scoring game because of that.
Okay.
Because of Caleb Williams' shortcomings plus the Bears' good defense. But I still think we're going to win. I think we're going to win easy, actually. I think it's going to be something like 21-9 or something like that. I don't know if the Bears are going to get a touchdown.
All right, you're going 21-9. Let me write that down. 21-9.
21-9. I don't think the Bears are going to get a touchdown on us. They may get a takeaway. I don't think they're going to get an offensive touchdown. They might get a defensive takeaway, like a pick six or something like that.
Yeah. Current matchup prediction, they got y'all taking it 64.7%.
Yeah.
So, what's going down in the NFC? The AFC South. Ooh, look at you, motherfucker! Look at you. Nice, you're number one in the AFC South right now. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, everybody else lost.
Hell yeah. I dig that. That's the best feeling too. When you are the leader in your division, I fucking love it. Yeah. So that's got to feel good. Damn, we feel exactly the same right now, dude. Because
awesome.
Steelers won, Ravens lost, Bengals lost, Bears lost. Fucking number one in the AFC North.
That's pretty sick. Well, the Bears won. I thought the Bears won.
What do you mean for Bengals?
Yeah. The Bears are in the NFC.
No, yeah. So that's what's up. So 21-9 you got on that. Let's see. For the Steelers game, what do I want to say? I gave a large prediction last week, so I want to scale that back. And here's the story for the week. I don't think, before I answer it, it's at Denver. I don't think Russell Wilson's playing.
You don't think so? I think that's in the script, dude. I think he's got to play.
Since Roethlisberger left, they've been a real "what have you done for me lately" team.
Yeah.
And last year they got into this mindset of we're gonna ride the hot hand. You saw that in the last 3 weeks of the season, where they straight went with Mason Rudolph, and then even in playoffs they continue to go to Mason Rudolph. I'm thinking he's not gonna play. They're just gonna be the story's gonna be let that calf rest, and we want you to 110%. You're not there. Throw the kid in.
Man, seeing him dressed all the way up, even though he wasn't playing, was pretty funny, though.
Yeah, they're fucking clowning him, dude. I mean, they've been clowning him for a fucking long time. So, I don't think he's going to play. I think Justin Fields goes in. I think he does a good job. I think he continues to progress and just establish his footing in that team and on that team and in that locker room. But if he continues to play, Wilson's going to be on the bench for the rest of the year, unless anything happens. If fucking Justin Fields starts week 2 and wins week 2, Russell Wilson ain't going in.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. And I haven't heard, like you said, injury report will come out. I heard all of Tomlin's stuff today, and he was like, "We'll talk to me about that on Tuesday." So, he's not playing. I think Justin Fields is gonna play, and he's gonna fucking go in and do some fucking damage. And my score prediction, I still wanted them to hit 21. They got close. They hit 18, but they gotta fucking put up some touchdowns. I think that can happen in Denver. Who's the quarterback over there?
In Denver, they got a new guy.
Yeah, let me run the spread on this. They got, where's their roster at?
Oh, like the white guy, right? Like a younger white guy.
I'm not sure.
his name.
Let's see. Let me go to Denver's. Where's their? Go here. All right, so they lost. They lost their opener to the Seahawks, 26-20. So I guess they put up some touchdowns. But what's going on their roster? They got starting QB. Come on, is it Bo Nixon? Is that starter?
Is it Bo Nix?
Bo Nix, yeah, I think so. I don't, but that's the entire depth chart. I want the. All right, here's depth chart. Yeah, Bo Nix starter. Jarrett Statham is second string. Javonte Williams, Cortland Sutton, Josh Reynolds, Devon Vell, Greg DeLucci, Nate Atkins. That's just their.
Sounds like a bunch of scrubs, dude.
Yeah, it does.
I got it.
It does. I don't see anything too intense. And they got fucking Sean Payton as head coach, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, but I don't know. So that's gonna be in Denver. It's gonna be pretty intense. But now I could be wrong, but if Russell doesn't fucking play, that's gonna be meme century. And if he suits up again, that's gonna be meme century all day long. Like you're back just to fucking just to sit on the fucking bench. Like, ugh, I don't know. Yeah. So he ain't said shit. He didn't do no post game interviews,
probably
nothing.
Shouldn't. If I was him, I wouldn't.
Yeah, for sure. What do you got to talk about? Your coach? Yeah, I don't know. So my prediction, if they put up 20, I don't want to call it 21-20, but they had an aggressive defense, a hell of an aggressive defense. I think they'll put up a touchdown. I'm going to put up 21-14 again. 21-14. That's my takeaway and my prediction for week 2. 21-14. All right, man. Well, that's it. This one's just a short one. Appreciate you. You got any other last minute closing things you think Freaks and Geeks should know about?
Nah. I think I'm just excited. I'm already pumped for next Sunday, dude.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait.
It's going to be dope. Well, you got the fucking night game. That's going to be dope. I'll try to catch some glimpses of that. We got the 3. Are you off? You said you're going to be in.
Yeah, I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be at River.
Dope.
So
you going to get to watch it though?
What? Yeah, I'm going to watch it. Yeah, we're all Texans fans that are going to the River, so we're definitely going to have it on.
Hell yeah. All right, man. You want to drop some of the details? Drop your handle. If you want to drop some details for Birdlaw, go for it.
Yeah, How I Dougie, DOUGIE at Instagram.
Go follow him.
Birdlaw has a show on October 19th. I believe it's for a benefit.
Okay.
I'll give more details on that next week, because that's still so far away.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, October 19th. Clear your calendars, Birdlaw show. Still working on that album. Going to get the album out soon. But yeah, follow Birdlaw Music, BYRD, Law Music, cool. On everything.
And again, my apologies for the fucking name fuck up. That was I still feel like shit.
Well, you could edit it out. You could have edited.
I don't know. I was deep in it. I might have to leave it, but it almost slipped, and it was pretty bad.
I was like, I don't care. You can call the Colts whatever you want.
Yeah, but they're not. All right, man. Appreciate you. Fucking stay up. Don't let the fucking hurricane blow you out of the fucking waters over there.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's going to hit us, but if it does, it's going to fuck my whole week up.
Yeah. And we'll get ready for some football.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Stay up. Appreciate you.
Show. Adios.
Later. Well, Freaks and Geeks, that's all she wrote. Again, big shout out to and thank you so much, Doug, for chiming in. Thank you for your fucking love of football, for one, Doug. And thank you for chiming in with all your details, all your knowledge, all your experience of Houston Texans football. It means a lot. Hopefully, we're going to continue to ride it out all the way into Week 18. Week 18, and Doug knows specifically. I've talked about it for some time now. I know I brought it up last year. There's nothing more that I would love to see than a playoff game between his Houston Texans and my Pittsburgh Steelers. Wherever in the world that may be, I'd love to see it, and I'd love to be there with our boy, our Houston Texans correspondent, the Douglas Haseman. And thank you, Freaks and Geeks, for listening. Again, you listen to the AFC Central Revisited show, presented by the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. Make sure, Freaks and Geeks, you remember to tell Freaks and Geeks you know about this podcast. Tell all the football fans that you know about this podcast. And make sure to go and subscribe to the podcast on whichever podcast platform that you may prefer. And make sure you leave a comment and rate and subscribe to the podcast. Also, like always, hit us up. 512-900-9226. Drop your football-related question. Maybe it's not specific to the league or to whichever week we're in. Maybe it's specific to why do we follow the teams that we follow. Hit us up. Again, 512-900-9226. You can call and you can text. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, the 512 Foot Doctor. That's THA 512 FOOTDR. And hit up our boy, our co-host, Douglas Haseman, on Instagram as well, at HowIDougie. Remember, the AFC Central Revisited show is a Life or Death Studios production. Freaks and Geeks, until next time, enjoy the game this week and continue to love and root for your team. Until next time, Freaks and Geeks, we'll see you on the next one. Don't be late.